Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Another messages for Lightworkers. What is this? Is this 58 or
59.
59? Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh.
59.
59. And
Yeah.
just giving people a chance to come in here. And so I probably should have put the 30-second pre thing on.
That's okay.
I don't know how many people are out there, but give them a few minutes to get in there because today we have some beautiful information on what we're going to talk about from Marina too. And this is something that we have to get used to, an idea or frame things in a certain way so that we always are in a neutral and positive position. And I'll let Marina tell you about that. But I want to thank my beautiful co-host, Marina of Heart Centered Tarot, who is a phenomenal reader. Go to her channel and book a reading with her. She's phenomenal. And she has classes and she also has memberships. So those membership perks are great. So if you can, go check that out. And like and subscribe, always leave a comment if you can, because it helps in those algorithms. And
absolutely it does. Yeah. And you guys do the absolute same thing for Val. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. As a matter of fact, here's something that I was playing around in in YouTube and the analytics and the different things last night. I don't know what I was looking for, but here's an interesting fact that I came across that I thought, oh, I got to mention this. 51% of the people that watch my channel are not subscribers. And 53% of them watch me on a regular basis and are not subscribers.
Come on, you guys. We'll put it on hold. Everyone.
Yeah.
Go now. Like and subscribe because this will help Marina's message on her channel. Beautiful, beautiful information. Get out to more and more people. That is how YouTube lets your video be seen out there. You need more likes, more subscriptions, and then they put it out there. So that is so important. And this is powerful information. Marina is one of those beautiful teachers, and the information flows from higher sources and it needs to be heard. So please go and subscribe if you haven't already to Heart Centered Tarot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And more people will get to hear the messages that Marina has. So that is important.
Yeah, and for Val as well. You know, like I've been saying the last little while, and it really rings true with me, is that there are people out there who are searching to find the messages that we deliver. They just don't know where we are.
Exactly.
They don't know that, well, if I go to Val's channel, if I go to Marina's channel, because there's so much that comes across at them from YouTube that they're getting the channels that have got the more subscribers, the more videos, and everything else.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't do this really for subscribers or whatever. We do it because we're sharing the message with you. So when you subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff, it just gets us up in the algorithm, and then we are exposed to more people.
Because it's working within that YouTube system, right, Marina?
Yes, exactly.
The YouTube system of how they're going to get your video out there. So we're trying to work with that ourselves. And to get it out there, you need those subscriptions.
Exactly. Yeah. Promote it a lot.
Yes.
A lot more. And you know what? It's housekeeping. It's not something that I always remember to do, but it is important to do. And I think, both of us, because we're we're more interested in the message than we are in anything else. So yeah, sometimes we have to get technical and real and all that good stuff.
It happens.
That was my moment of marketing and advertising.
It's just practical information that,
yes,
to get it out there, there has to be the subscribers that
absolutely.
triggers YouTube to put your video out in front of new people. So
Exactly.
so that having been said, I wanted to go to Marina, your great information on that you got from your guides and angels, what the subject for this show today. I love that. So what is it?
I will. And before I get into that, I just caught a glimpse of the sun catcher who says, "Hi, my first time watching. Welcome." Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
I'll hit up everyone who's in the chat after, but I wanted Marina's topic to get out there because it's so important in 2024 to hear this.
It is. As I was, most of you know, Val and I get together a few minutes before the show and we, discuss the messages that we got. And they're always very synchronistic. They always mesh with each other. So as I was sort of getting ready for the show, and I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll pull a few cards and see what comes up. And I got a very, very clear message that said, no, you want to talk about fear. And the next thing I heard was, there will be wars. There will be rumors of wars. Stay positive. Stay united. And then that just kind of put me in a different frame of mind, in that the things that are happening for a reason. We need to see things clearly so that we know what it is that we need to change. If you can't identify where the problem is, you can't possibly look for a solution. And along with this sort of message, there were other little subtle things that just kind of pop in here, there, everywhere. They're like whatever. And one of the other things that I got was that if you think about, or if you know anything about some of the people who survived the Holocaust, and you ask them what it was that got them through, it was their belief that things would get better. It was their belief that things happen for a reason. I may not understand it, but I believe in a better future. I believe that things are going to work out exactly as they should. And for a lot of them, things absolutely did. When you hear some of the stories of miracles.
Yes, absolutely.
It did. The universe provided what was needed at the moment. And I will also share with you that I belong to a Lightworker group here in Calgary, and we had our monthly meeting yesterday on Zoom. And part of what came up, besides the beautiful message that was channeled, which was, you may not understand what is going on. Just know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. And when fears and things come up, recognize that that is your ego. That is that is not your soul's essence. That is a program in your head that, you kind of, you taped it and it's in the back of your head. And that's our default, right? That's right. The one that we go to because we worked on it. We perfected it in a lot of ways without realizing it. And we just automatically go to those. Right. So it's really important to pay attention to what you're thinking and what you're saying, the words that you're using.
Right.
And yeah, be positive. Be positive.
Absolutely. And we mentioned this on Sisters yesterday,
Yes.
Sisters of the Mystical Tarot, that the opposite of love is fear.
Yeah.
So if you are in fear, you're not in love. And love is that connectedness to all that is, to divine source energy, in the flow, being in that beautiful coalescence of energy. You want to be in love. So when you find yourself worrying, doubtful, fearful, pop yourself out by
Yes.
doing the things that Marina mentioned, keeping your mind script, because this is not you.
Yes.
This is you, your soul.
Yeah.
So pop yourself out by doing a few different things, and getting up and moving is one of those things too.
Mm-hmm.
When I asked my guides and angels, the component that they gave me today is the skill of listening. And so in that beautiful energy of popping out of fear is listening to the light-filled messages that are out there and allowing that to sink in instead of the output. Well, you need to acknowledge your feelings.
Yes.
Absolutely. And once you do that, then you need to go to the listening mode of, well, let me tune into this positive thing or that positive thing and listen to it. Let it soak into every part of your being, reminding you of who you really are. Because the chaotic and crazy things that are going to go on in 2024 are just the players in the political stage all around the world doing their last dance of death throw. We're going to call it that. The more they know they're not going to be going forward in that energetic flow, because it's evident in the world it's not going to be acceptable, the more they're going to be louder, and the more they're going to try and raise their heads up to make noise and chaos. So just know that is all, just like Marina had in her Lightworker meeting. The message is, it'll all work out. It'll all be okay.
Yep.
So they're saying, open your heart, step into the spotlight. And stepping into the spotlight, you have messages that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So what are you going to share? The love. You're going to be out of that fear, and you're going to be sharing with people, your family, people around you. And this is a blessing in disguise. Now, this is before I heard Marina's message. This chaotic situation that we're going through in 2024 is a blessing in disguise. Everything will clear. We need to just take a leap forward, break the chain of that ego mind, and know all is well. What message keeps coming through to me in every meditation? All is well. My guides keep saying, all is well. All is well. So here's the pillar of light. And this is about your vibration rising. You are the oracle. So going within and opening that flow, staying out of that fear, right, Marina? Because that fear energy blocks you from that beautiful light when you're in that. And
it does, because you know what? It's so easy to spiral downwards. It's so easy to allow yourself to get into that headspace where it's almost as if it's easier. Being a light worker can sometimes be hard. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of patience with yourself and with others and so on. Very often it's so much easier just to give in. Okay. The world is falling apart. There we have got, the politicians are liars. They're going to take everything away from us. There's no more manners in the world. There's all kinds of things. And the tape that's in your head says, you're right. You're absolutely right. You know how you can tell you're right? Because you've thought about this before. And haven't you seen this before? Do you remember back in? And it fills in all those things to confirm for you that that is right. Okay. Now, let me flip that a little bit. If we can put so much energy and thought and belief in that, why can we not put the same thought, energy, and belief in the opposite? That might have happened 1,000 times before. It does not mean it's going to happen again now.
Absolutely.
I can choose to think something different. I can choose to see it in a different light.
Exactly.
So it's all about choice. I know sometimes it is hard to stay positive, but those are the times that you need to do it the most, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Linda Bishop is saying the death throes of the Piscean age.
Yes,
that's what's happening, and they really do not want to lose their place, their way of life, being in control. Yeah, it's really true. And I just want to say hi to Gerald of Tarot Stash, who's been lurking, getting ready for a coven meeting tonight. Need a snack? I'm glad you're working there. And absolutely, Marina's absolutely right about all of that. And yeah, allow yourself you have free will to choose in every moment how you're going to frame something. Yep. Is your glass half empty or half full? That is your choice. So I just wanted to share a little bit of channeling that I got today. And it's kind of apropos about what we're talking about, but also it's a group of teachers. They call themselves the Michael Teachings. And this was from years ago I connected with them. Well, they started coming in recently. Periodically, I would get channeling from them. And today they came through and they said, yes, we are looking at a year filled with chaos energy in 2024. January will begin with a bit of paralysis for some, as if they're in a brain fog. Others will feel firmly in place foundationally to bring forward what they want, their manifestations, because they experienced their brain fog in December, because we do things at different rates. So then February brings a beginning of new energies and ideas and flows. And the world will still appear chaotic, and the political figures will play out their cycles.
Yeah.
You will feel the new life, the beginnings of spring coming soon. This propels most of you to engage your creative juices and start the design of new projects. March is a flurry of activity as your dreams come to life. Get out of your head and allow these creations to show up in whatever way they do. Do not judge them and be flexible with what comes forward and presents itself. And this is the final month because I ran out of time. April is a marriage of and coalescence of all that you've implemented. This is the part where you are on the dance floor working it, making alchemy, shifting energies, adjusting and realigning to fit your style. So we'll have to do some more. So that was April. I ran out of time and I had to run out and get ready for this show. So I just thought I'd share that to give you a little glimpse about the positive and wonderful transformation and things that are coming forward within each light worker on this planet now. You are like divinely guided. And there are so many angels and guides around every single one of you that you can't you're not going to make a misstep. Every step is a beautiful step in the right direction. And so that is what the Michael teachers had to say this morning.
Sally says, I need a woo, 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 woo. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
yeah, one of the things to keep in mind, and if you want kind of a real example of how to shift some of that thinking, okay, is let's very quickly bring up our favorite topic, and that Donald Trump and his win in New Hampshire.
Oh yeah,
he won New Hampshire by 54%.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. What's also true is that Nikki Haley was behind him with 45%. A lot better than people thought that she would do. So if 53% voted for, or 54, whatever it was, voted for Trump, let's say it was 54, that means that 46% didn't vote for him.
Correct.
So is that, look at it that way, is that, did he win or is he slipping? And these are, every time that something like that comes up, if you can shift your thinking, and it's not a case of, well, no, point out the bad. No, that's not what it is. It's changing your perception of what is being told to you, because you hear it on the news, it's everywhere. You can say, yeah, that in itself is true, but there's also something else that's true. Which one do you want to pay attention to?
Right.
So the one that is going to generate more of those negative feelings, negative thoughts, or do you want to go with some of the positive and say things are shifting, people are seeing, and we need to be exposed. Like I said earlier, we need to be exposed to what is going on. Otherwise, we're going to be blind to it, and it will go underground, and it will ferment and fester and come back. We don't want that. We don't want to put a Band-Aid on the problem, right?
No.
We want the scar to heal.
Yes.
We want to, So,
absolutely. I love what you said. And so I was just reading through some of the chat.
Yes.
I just want everyone to know, I'm going to name some names. I'm not going to put you up on that'll take too long, but you can go ahead and put your questions in there. Try and be specific if you can, because you'll get better answers. Because this is Messages for Lightworkers. So we have Colleen Horton here, Kelly Scarborough. Hi, Kelly. Amanda Carrion, Patty G, and Pam Forrest, Lori Huntsinger, Barbara Nesper, the Suncatcher, hello, and Randy, hi. Artist, Marjorie McConnell, Laura Hammond Davis, artist, and Sal Rods. And let's see, Lori, we said, Patty G, Sonia is here. And I think I said Lori Bishop. I don't know. You have to forgive me. Marjorie McConnell. If you get said twice, it's good.
Yeah.
Teresa, Hadrian, Fatima, hello. Kalaya.
Yeah. Kelly, Mystic Next Door.
Okay.
We got Sharon Sape, Alice L, Tempe, Viviani is here. Hey, Viviani.
And Rossi, and let's see, Cheryl.
Patty G is a first-time watcher. Hey, Patty.
Welcome. Hi, Patty. Welcome. Hi. So, did you say Ivo? I don't know where you were at. So, let's see.
Yep.
I'm just Alice L. Hi, Tempe. Hello. And I think, that's it. You guys, if I missed anyone, I apologize. It's certainly not intentional. And if you want any questions answered, if you have any guidance you need, put it in. And let's see, I've got Sally here.
Yeah.
And I don't think I ran across any others. You guys are full of funny things. So I love your information you're putting in here. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and especially the one about 61% of the people in the New Hampshire primary wrote in Joe Biden. He got 61. He wasn't even on the ballot, and he got 61%.
I love that. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my God. Yeah, I enjoy seeing all of your comments.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And Linda Bishop, and we see all this because we are woke. Laughing out loud.
Exactly.
Oh my God, so true.
Exactly. That's not, being woke is not a bad word.
No, it isn't. Being woke is not a bad word. And you have to know, just like Marina said, how you frame something, how the lens in which you see some of this rhetoric about polls or election, this and that, they're going to frame it in a way that looks positive for the orange one, whose name shall not be mentioned. But anyway, no, I'm just kidding. It's just fun. I'm just funning, just like Voldemort. But you know, I'm saying that everything has another side to it. In fact, they probably have 8 different sides that you can look at it, take this to truth, and see it as a glass half full. So try, do it that way. So our first question is from Sally, who is asking, what is blocking me from hearing from guides and departed ones as I did the day in the park? It now feels like a teaser.
Yeah. And for those of you that are new or that are just wondering, Sally is a member. And as one of the perks of being a member is that you get to jump the queue when it comes to questions.
Yeah.
So that's one of the perks. Okay. And hello, Garnet. Nice to see you here. Barbara Nesper. Okay. What is blocking me from hearing my guides?
It's the same. I can just answer. I did pull 3 cards for you, Sally. And when it's something that we talked about earlier, when you're in, when you have things shifting in your life and things are like you're a little bit anxious, for instance, sometimes that anxiety or that level of uncomfortableness creates a more difficult time of being in that space, that heart space of allowing in messages. That's just something that can happen to anyone. But change is coming. See the butterfly transformational metamorphosis? Change is coming. So you are going to have an exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. So you have to get into that very still, calm center and know that all is well. Know it. All is well.
Yeah.
And the second card I got is about pray from the heart. Well, that could be, you don't have to call it prayer. You can call it anything. Manifest what it is from your heart and know that it will come. It can really move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch the miracles unfold. Finally, be a light to others, which you really are. You really are a light to others already. So I think this is even more be a light to yourself. Believe in yourself. You have the power. You have a powerful message here to share, shine your light to the world so that others can learn from you. Well, you do that. So shine some of that on yourself. So that makes sense. But it's coming. You're going to hear. you're already in the flow of it. It's coming in, but you're a little anxious, so you're not paying attention to it.
Yeah.
That's kind of how that works.
You're invested in the outcome. You haven't quite let go of that wanting to know how things are going to turn out, and being instead of just letting it go, okay, well, if I do this and this and this is going to happen. It's funny. Look at the cards I got. And this is from the Sacred Destiny deck. Okay. First card that I got was patience. Mm-hmm. Be patient with yourself. Sometimes when the messages will come when they are meant to come, not always when you want them to come. So sometimes it's hard to hear if you're not kind of on the same channel, on the same vibration. Here's the next card that I got. Community. Look at the butterflies. And yeah, just like Val had butterflies in her thing, in her card, butterflies are very transformative. They start off as, being a little worm, and they transform into this wonderful, beautiful, magical thing. The community that you are in right now is the community that needs you, and it needs your light. And you need the light of the community as well. So you're absolutely in the right place to kind of get confirmations that when you're hearing things, when you do get those impressions, that they're right, and you trust yourself. Trust yourself because it feels right, not trust yourself because you can see evidence of what it is, right? Mm-hmm. And then the last card I got was solitude. Things will have more of a meaning for you. I think that when you, she says, okay, but don't be calling me a worm. No. You are this beautiful transformed butterfly.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, you're
already the butterfly.
Yeah. So it's okay to be in. It's okay to be in solitude. It's okay to be in silence. To not always want to hear the message. It's okay. Mm-hmm. There's, it's not like there's only so many, and when you've reached that limit, that's it. It shuts down. It will come, it will unfold exactly as it's supposed to unfold. And just know that you're doing all the things that you need to. So be patient. Be patient, share your light with the community, and it will come.
I love that. Thank you, Sally, for that question.
Yes.
And Viviani is asking, message from Spirit about my clairs. What do I need to know about clairs and abilities? Thank you. Let's see.
Well, you're welcome, Sally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hello, Maria. Okay.
They're telling me that your connection is so angelic. First of all, you're really an archangel kind of person, having tons of angelic presence. The Mary's, Sisterhood of the Rose Cross, that compassionate heart, those seem to be and I'm getting the chills, those are what they're showing me as your main, so that's that's your clairsentience, clairsensing, that's your clairvoyance. You have clairaudience, you have claircognizance, you've got them all. There isn't a clair that you don't have. And oh my gosh, you won't believe this. Sisterhood of the Rose. You can't make this up.
No. No.
I think they're trying to say that your strong suit with all your clairs comes through. You don't have to narrow it down. You've got them all. So they are refined and funneling through whatever way you wish. If you're working with animals or humans, it's going to pull on whichever clair you're going to need. It's all going to show up without you efforting. The angels are going to give you information. It's coming through and transmissions of energy. So it's just going to be really without you having to do anything. And when do I get answer the call? You're already answering. So yeah, that's what it's about. And go to your inner temple. So pretty much that they've already answered that you have them all. Yep. They'll all work together in synchronicity when you need them, and it will funnel through you. What have you got, Marina?
Like you say, you can't make this up. Okay. You are the gateway. You are the
chills.
The placeholder for what is happening here and what is happening on the other side. You're absolutely able to go back and forth between the two worlds.
Yep.
The big thing for you is to trust that you have what it is that you need to get from point A to point B, and that whatever ability is needed at that particular moment, like Val said, that is the ability that will come in. It's not a case of only having one and not the others. Like Val said, you have them all. Trust that you have them all, and Spirit will lead you to use the one that you need to use at that particular moment, because your job here is healing chaos. Your job is to okay, now I'm getting the chills.
I've got the chills big time.
Yeah. Your job is to be the beacon that others can come in, and you can, whether it's a case of knowing that, someone doesn't need to hear a lecture. They just need you to sit with them. Yeah. You'll be guided to do just that. Your job is to heal the chaos, bring in the peace, bring in the sense of whatever. And as I was saying that, I kind of get a very clear picture of you sitting down and someone is talking, and they're just talking and talking and talking. And when they're done, they said, "Oh, thank you so much for listening to me. I really needed that."
It's like
you haven't said a word, but your energy has spoken volumes.
Thank you for that beautiful message, because that is the kind of thing that we all have as light workers. We're emanating this energy. Just sitting in that energy is going to transform and help people.
Yes.
It is that simple too. I love it.
You can't pick the cards, right? You can't. You just marvel at them and you go, how does this happen? Why am I surprised that I'm surprised?
I'm telling you. So that was beautiful, Viviani.
Yes.
Thank you for that. And Tempe62 says, recently I heard a young male say help. A psychic told me it was a spirit looking for help. I'd like to become a medium. Do I have a good chance of that? Well, Marina and I can answer that without even looking at cards. You absolutely can. There isn't any doubt. If you want to be a medium, absolutely 1,000,000%. You are a medium if you're asking this question. So,
yes.
And if you want to feel like you need to be led into how to present that, take a little mediumship class and dip your feet in. You'll do some practices with people and you'll go, oh my gosh, I can do this.
Yeah. A lot of it, I can tell you, Tempe, a lot of it has to do with getting the ego out of the way.
Yes. Yes.
So that when you get a message, the ego automatically wants to interpret. Mm-hmm. It wants to give meaning to it so that the ego can make sense of it. The point is, as a medium, your job is not to make sense of it. Your job is just to be an interpreter. Your job is to simply say what you're getting. And when you take that chance and say what it is that you're getting, or what it is that you're feeling or seeing or whatever, say it. Just say it. It may not resonate with that person at that particular moment, but it will. It will.
It will.
Yeah.
And even if you had to say, oh, they're showing me red shoes, nobody knows what that means. There's a reason. Say it.
Exactly. I'll give you an example. I was doing a show one time, and a lady had asked if there was any messages from her sister who had passed. And I was on with another medium, and I was still kind of, hesitant in my mediumship abilities. And I said, okay, I see her standing there sort of with one hand on her hip and the other hand going, what's with the roots? Now, initially, when I got that impression, I thought, I can't say that. That doesn't make any sense. But it's like, just trust yourself. Just do it, do it, do it. And did it make any sense to her? And she was saying, did you? No, I don't know what that's all about. No idea. Well, about half an hour later, she pops on in the chat and she said, oh my God, I know what you're talking about. I stopped dyeing my hair. That's what she was referring to. What's with the roots? So
you can't make this up.
No.
Just say what you get. I did pull 3 cards for you though, Tempe, just while I was sitting here. And it's funny. They must want you to read the Akashic records. Akasha, well, it says your guidance is divinely guided, Akasha. So the Akashic records, keepers of the earth, that's what you're here as. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you and finally break the chain. And this is about ancestral patterns, healing, and that's removing obstacles and rewriting the future. This is what you do when you read the Akashic records. And not to plug, but I do have a class for Akashic record reading that is coming up, only $39 for February 10th. And you can still sign up for that at dragonflycrystals.store. So you can, if you'd like to make a huge leap or take a mediumship class, you will hear your Akashic record master speaking with you in this class. And you will read the records after it. Also, another shameless plug. I have the Akashic class, but I also have on the 24th of February, a meditation class in which you will connect with your guides and get messages just like I do every day.
Absolutely. And you know what? Look at it this way. Take a chance, take the class with Val, because the bottom line is you're going to find less productive ways to spend $39 without giving it a second thought. So you know what? Take this. The worst that can happen at the end of it is you can say, yeah, okay, Akashic reading isn't for me. Okay, you've just discovered something that you don't have to think about in the future. Yeah. See, I got potential for you and I got thriving. So absolutely. Yeah, go with it. If that's where you're led, go with it. You're absolutely right.
Feel the impetus for that. Yeah. So thank you for that, Tempe. And Arlene is asking a message from my spirit guides, please. And we're going to take it that you're asking for your spiritual messages, because this is messages for Lightworkers.
Yes, it is. Oh, Laura Hammond Davis said, yeah, she signed up for the class. Would I receive a notice when it's about to go on?
Yes, actually you will. Plus, I'm going to send an email out to everyone with additional handouts. So you definitely will. So, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Message from your spirit guides. Oh my goodness.
I know.
Arlene, what you're all the chaos and the fog and the things that have been happening around you and with you that you're thinking you're kind of, almost losing your mind. You're not. You are going through a purification. Your guides are working with you to get rid of anything that no longer serves you and to make room for the things that can come in. One of the things that they're looking for is for you to be open. This is openness. Be ready, willing, and able to accept anything that comes in and look at it as a positive. See it always in a positive light. Say thank you for the lesson. Even the hard lessons, those are the ones that we learn the most about ourselves from, the ones that we kind of struggle with. So rather than look at the situation and say, oh yeah, I'm never doing that again, that was really hard, you can say thank you for the lesson.
Yes,
I see what I'm supposed to do, because you too are a gateway. You're going to be part of that that second and third wave of light workers that is coming in, that is going to help everyone. So that's what's going on, my dear. If you're wondering what's going on and why your head is so fuzzy, they're making room. Yeah, they're clearing data.
It's really true. No, that was perfect for all the cards I got. So on with what Marina said here, they're saying, have you answered your deepest calling yet? So they're asking you to step forward. Open to your spiritual gifts. So they have prepared you. Now they're saying they are purifying you to open up. They want you to be honest with yourself and stand in that truth of your soul, your heart's desire, not this ego mind idea of you. Break the chain of the ancestral patterns, healing, rewrite your future. So that is about stepping out of your head and into your heart, aligning your life. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Trust in your divine purpose. So this is what you're being led to do. These things coming before you are to lead you to this work that you will be doing. Absolutely 100%.
Totally.
So I hope that helps, Arlene. And
hey, Thomas, Terry, your way.
Hey, Thomas. So thank you for that, Arlene. And Ron is asking, he says, hello, beautiful ladies. Well, thank you, Ron.
Thank you.
Before my wife died 16 years ago and my depression went insane, I used to have a knowing, will I get it back? Absolutely 100%. You never lost it. It's when we go through that grieving that we kind of shut down. Somehow it not everyone does that, because some people's, it depends on your level of grief. I shut it all down. It was like 8 years of grief. So, that's just an individual thing, but you definitely never lost any of your gifts and hearing ability. Yeah. You just have to sit down and be quiet and open back up to that, because it's still there. Your guides and angels have never left you, and they're ready to talk with you immediately. And somehow they've been trying to get messages to you anyway. And of course, in our daily life, we might miss what those are. But you can also sit down even 5 minutes a day and start asking your guides, do you have a message for me? Sit and listen, or ask them a specific question and wait for the answer. And you'll be surprised at how quick everything will open up and you'll start hearing. So it won't be like a voice saying, hi, Ron. It'll be a thought voice in your head. That's clairaudience. You know,
Yeah.
some people do hear that disembodied voice. Not very, no, not everyone does. I don't. Once in a while, I might hear my name called, and Marina has experienced that as well, and some of us have. But generally, your guides and angels talk by thought voice to you. It's not your thought, and you're going, "Oh,
Yes.
okay."
Yeah. 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 Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Can somebody Terror Destroyer?
Oh, that's on my channel.
Yeah.
Oh, they got him. Yeah.
They got it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess Tarot Destroyer made it to my channel.
Woohoo! You know you've made it when. Okay. So, Ron, the first card that I got for you was diligence. Just be patient. Just know that it is there. You just have to allow it to come to the surface, because I think part of the grieving, yes, is trusting again, and letting spirit know that, okay, I'm ready. I wasn't ready for a long time, but I'm ready now. You are going to be successful. This is definitely going to work out for you. And with that, it's going to bring in abundance. So, trust that it's not something that you lost. It's something that just kind of you put away. You put it away in a very safe place. And the more that you're able to step outside your comfort zone, the more that it will come in. But definitely, this is, yeah. Do you have a person? Oh, yeah, Laura Hammond Davis. Yeah, sometimes, you know what? It's, it's about the time that, school is out, kids are unsupervised, and, that's, yeah. What we can do is clearly Tarot Destroyer is in need of a hug and a lot of love. So we send Tarot Destroyer lots and lots of love and blessings. There. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I hit it and then I unhit it accidentally, but I need to hide it again, but they haven't come back with another.
Yeah.
I did report them for harassment.
Yes. Yeah. And that's about all that you can do. But I think, you know what, a lot of people more than likely use that name and whatnot. And the whole idea is to look at me, pay attention to me. Look, aren't I horrible? Aren't I awful? No, you just need a hug, baby. You just haven't been loved enough.
That's exactly right. So I think that got them. Next time, what I just need to do is turn on subscriber only mode. And yeah.
Oh, thank you. Lil B says new watcher and subscriber. Excellent.
Oh,
subscribe to your channel. Well done.
Excellent.
Well
done. He called me gay. Laura Hammond Davis said, I think it's a real person, not a bot. Oh my God. They're like a 2-year-old from kindergarten that doesn't, they're hilarious. So,
exactly.
So I'm sorry, Ron. So, yeah, Marina, you read for Ron. I was all into the bot thing. So, yeah. So, I'm sure your answer was perfect and for both of us, because I mean, Ron, you're birthing a new age. Here you are standing there in the light. This is the card they want you to know. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So this is you. This is where you will be and are. Recreating Lemuria on Earth now. So a keeper of the earth. Beautiful energies for you, Ron. So yes. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that, Ron. And so Patty G is saying, my past life as a healer, seer, and clairvoyant. Should I pursue it? Thank you.
if you're called to do that, then absolutely, absolutely. And okay, so we got Paula Berlinski. I came for the demon worship.
I got rid of it.
Yeah, good. There's honestly, you guys, I I have to laugh every time I see them come in because it's like a little, like a 2-year-old. Remember when the kids were little and when we, before the days of the cell phone where you actually had a phone that was on a wall, and you're talking on the phone and the cord only goes so far. That's when the kids would come around. Mom, 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 mom. Can you see I'm on the phone? Mom, mom. That's all it is. It's yeah, it's a way to get attention, and just they go away if you don't get shocked, if
Yeah.
you don't whatever. It's like it's
Yeah. They hadn't been on my channel for probably a year. So it made the rounds, and
yeah, exactly.
it doesn't bother me at all. So
exactly, Jasmine. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just it's a way to get attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Patty G, what I'm getting is if you are called, if you feel like that is something that you want to do again, you most certainly can. You have the ability, because you never really you never lose that ability. And it's not something that you learn how to do. It's always there. You just remember that you know it. So the best indicator, I think, would be if you're honestly feeling like that is where you need to go, then that is where you need to go. So again, I got the trust card. So trust your gut feeling and in what it's telling you to do. And if it's telling you, that now is not the time for you to pursue this, maybe look at it later. Trust that and go with that. You will be successful, whatever way that you decide. You will be successful in that. And yeah, it's all about embracing. So if you feel that's what you're called to do, then just fully embrace it. If it's not, if you feel like it's something you should be doing, but you don't feel moved to do it, let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And be okay with it. Yeah.
Very nice. So what I got, Patty, is don't dim to fit in. So they're saying whatever it is that you want to bring forward, you absolutely can. Like Marina said, you don't, your gifts don't go away. You still have all of them. And they're telling you inner temple, and this is about devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart, and there you will know what it is your heart's desire is to bring forward your divine plan. What that is, only you can say. And here is the leap. Take a leap of faith. You go first. The universe will catch you. So once you say, oh, I feel called to do XYZ, go for that and take that leap. And if that, only gives you a taste and you want to do something else, go for the other thing. You certainly have all the choices in front of you, and you can bring forward whatever you want. Absolutely. You have your gifts. So thank you for that. And Liz and do I have any blocks to physical healing now?
No. Okay. Again, what I'm getting is you are able to heal yourself. Just know that the healing will happen as it's supposed to, and once you release your expectation of the outcome. start telling yourself, wake up every day and start the day with, I am grateful for my health. I am grateful for the abundance that comes to me each and every day in so many different forms. I am grateful that I am healthy. I am grateful that I no longer deal with back pain. I am grateful that the universe has taken this over. And you'll see how quickly that changes. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is so true. And they're just saying again, and this is a favorite card today, go to your inner temple.
Yes.
And it really, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart and feel that wholeness of your beautiful spiritual being that you are. And so along with those positive affirmations and statements that you are saying, I am, you can't get more powerful than saying, I am completely whole. I'm feeling well. I am feeling phenomenal. I am in perfect harmony and I feel terrific. You know, my health is beautiful. So whatever you say, make sure if you can stick I am in there, that's a powerful statement.
Yes.
So I hope that helps, Liz. So the final question for today is from Jasmine. May I ask, what abilities do I have? I feel sensitive sometimes to people's energy, I like being alone because I feel others' energy so intensely. Yeah, that's empathic.
Yes. Yeah, very, very much so.
Yeah.
One of the things that you can do, Jasmine, is have a little bit of copper on you. And you can get copper in, like a little slab. You can, here, come on, I'll show you. If it wants to come out. Okay. You can get copper in, like a little rope. You don't really need a whole lot of it, but just something that is on you, weave a little bit of it through a necklace or something that you're wearing. That will keep a lot of the negativity away. The other thing is to make sure that you ground yourself and you protect yourself so that you see yourself in a bubble of white light, gold light, whatever light resonates with you. And picture the outside of that bubble being reflective. And you can say only those things of God's light and love are allowed inside this bubble. Everything else can go back to source. It doesn't belong to me. And just say that until you feel like, okay, I can take a breath. And if at any point during the day you start to feel other people's energy or something coming in, you say, no, that does not resonate with me. That is not of God's light and love, and it cannot enter my space. And yeah, you'll see it's a big difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure that it has been a struggle. Yeah, when you're picking up on everybody's energy, and yeah, absolutely. Diligence, that's the card I got. Diligence. Just do it repeatedly, and I can tell you that for me, one of the things that as I would kind of clear that, I would do a little bit of the Reiki, where you kind of, I won't go into the whole detail, but my thing is, I'm at the point now that if I find myself in a situation where I'm getting bombarded, and I'm done. It's like that. The act of doing that, I have cleared all that. I'm protected. My bubble is up. And it does make life much easier.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with everything Marina said. And I wholeheartedly say that would be a way to protect yourself, because as you're starting out with setting your boundaries, it's something you have to really work on in the beginning. But once you're going along doing this and you're getting information, they're saying recognize the signs of all your angels and guides talking to you, and there's a lot of angelics around you. It says trust your angels. So this is all about angels. Open your heart. So they don't want you to close your heart down while you're creating boundaries. So like Marina said, that copper idea is phenomenal, because you can still, you can create your energetic bubble however you want. You can do a whole bunch of different things to not soak up other people's feelings and thoughts and all that stuff, because I remember how it was way back when that would happen to me. And without realizing it, you might start thinking, oh, they feel that way about me, or it's not about you. It's just stuff you're getting. So it's work you have to do to set up that. That even makes sense.
Yeah, you're too young to remember the days when we had the antenna on the TV. And sometimes, the picture would get a little fuzzy, and so someone was sitting back, and you would have to go to where the rabbit ears were, where the antenna was, and you would touch it. And then you could tap it a little bit or move it a little bit, and the person that was sitting down would go, okay, hold it. No, move it. That's kind of what you're doing when you're setting that intention.
That's true. Absolutely. So thank you, Jasmine, for that. And and let's send love and light to the trolls, the two trolls who seem to really crave
their
our
mom
attention.
has come home soon.
They seem to crave our attention today. And let's just hope that they find activities that they can use that energy and create a better world in love and light and connectedness with all things. So we ask all the angels and guides of light to go help them. So besides that, we are thankful that all of you are here with us today. I want to ask Marina if you have anything coming up today or tomorrow. When do you have
coming up later on today, in a couple hours, Val and I are going to be seeing each other again, because it's Golden Girls at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So make sure that you come and join us on my channel, Val's channel, Sherry's channel, or Cleo the Seer's channel. We'll be simulcasting to all of them. So come and join us as we get a little, I don't know, a little fresh, a little whatever. It'll be fun. It'll be
fun. It's always fun. And so we hope to see you there, everyone. And don't forget to go to Marina's Heart-Centered Tarot and like and subscribe. Leave a comment. It helps in the algorithms. Do that on my channel as well. That would be I would be so thankful, and it would be great if you will. So see you all on the next Messages for Lightworkers, and hopefully on our show tonight.
Absolutely. All right. You take care. Much love to all. Bye-bye.